Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Today, we'll just be going over 2024 and all that's happened here on the channel. And there's been a lot that has happened. Right out of the gate, 2024 was a very successful year for the channel. It's grown quite a lot and I'm so excited and happy that things are going well. So many new people have checked out the channel, which if you are new from this year, I'm so glad to have you on board. Hope you're enjoying the videos. But in general, I've done this year in review for the past couple of years, so I figured it wouldn't hurt to sit down and just have a good chat about what's been happening and what to look forward to in 2025. This is very much going to be a more relaxed video. We'll go over some fun statistics of the channel, some of the highs and lows that happened throughout the year, and some potential goals for next year. The background footage is just going to be some raids from the recent Tarkov wipe that happened last week, plus maybe some other games, I'm not too sure, but let's get into how this year has been and all that's been going on. In terms of number of videos made, I don't have an exact number because I would need to manually go through my channel and count every single one at a time from my page, but I have made at least over 217 videos, which that's crazy to think about. As someone who isn't and will most likely never be a daily uploader, that's a lot of work and I'm very proud of that work. Personally speaking, I have seen tons of growth in terms of, video pacing, formatting, thumbnails, titles. I've learned the most this year by quite a long shot, and I hope to continue that learning process in 2025, with new skills and designs to hopefully breathe some more life into each video I make. There were over 629 new subscribers to the channel, which, again, if you're one of those, hello, and thank you so much for allowing me to be around during your free time. It doesn't seem like a lot, but just under 2,500 subscribers on the channel is awesome. I couldn't be happier with that number. That's literal dream come true stuff. I just hope to make more interesting and engaging videos that people find me worth their time. The channel over the span of the whole year had over 500,000 views, which that number blows me away too. A large portion of that came from the best viewing video of the year, which was the Elden Ring Seamless Co-op video. Shadow of the Erdtree coming out in the summer brought a lot of new views to that video, even though it's over 2 years old, which, hey, I appreciate a ton. I love that video, and that mod is amazing, so I guess a lot of people would seem to agree. While Tarkov is still my primary interest right now, especially with the newest wipe being released last week, I have taken the risk of talking about games and topics not about Tarkov, and for the most part, the reception has been very positive, which honestly makes me so happy. I love Tarkov, despite, the game state sometimes, especially right now after a wipe, the general animosity from the community, and sometimes the topics we discuss related to Tarkov. I friggin' love the game. However, I don't just always want to be rambling on about EFT. There's plenty of other games and genres, mechanics, philosophies, about things that I'm still interested in, and knowing that if I make a video not related to Tarkov, people will still be interested in it, gives me a confidence I didn't think I'd ever have with this channel. I'm gonna be honest, I always figured that any video not about EFT would do so poorly, it would push me away from ever wanting to do another one, but these two videos talking about Death Sprint 66 and DayZ show me that there is an audience out there that is interested in other games and what I might have to say about them, and that brings a sense of comfort knowing that we can deviate a little bit from time to time and have some fun with other games. I'm so excited to continue pursuing that in 2025. Granted, not all of them landed as I had hoped, but that's okay. A personal favorite of mine from this year was a video I made about when gamers begin to get serious. It was an interesting talk about, couch gaming from an era kind of forgotten, and how when people are playing with their friends and are about to lose, they'll lock in and try to win. And I explored some reasons as to why that's the case. It was a super fun video, and I really want to do more stuff like that in the future, even if they don't do super well. They can't all be, huge hits. And that's something I need to remind myself from time to time. For about 2 solid months, most videos I was putting out were hitting very good numbers in relation to the size of the channel, and the last couple that came out right before the end of the year stumbled a little bit. And while I can, easily sit here and just blame the algorithm for not pushing things out, there's always a reason as to why it doesn't. So in the end, it comes back to me. There is always room for improvement, whether that's in the title, the thumbnail, the time it gets released for the video. The Path of Exile 2 video and the Tarkov/Arena PvP video are two I struggled with. Hopefully we can get back on track to what things were like before, and this is just kind of a little stumble with a lesson learned. In terms of what to expect from myself and the channel, for the time being, with the EFT wipe being so fresh, we'll just be going over a lot of stuff relating to that because the wipe has kind of shaken the game up in considerable ways. So that is my first priority, but other than that, more one-off videos about games I've enjoyed or discussions about game philosophies are also to be expected. I really, and I mean really, also want to learn a new editing software to try to add some extra flair to the videos, but for the time being, that's just too much of a Herculean task with the amount of stuff I currently want to cover. And I remember saying this last year too, and actually experimenting a little bit, but wasn't able to fully grasp the program I was testing to a point to where it made sense to switch. Maybe this year I'll put in a little bit more effort, even if it means not uploading for like a week or so, but we'll see. These are just my thoughts. For all of you who have been around for potentially years now, thank you. And for anyone who has recently found the channel, whether you subscribed or not, also thank you. It means the world to me that there are just normal folk out there who are interested in hearing what this bumbling idiot has to say about video games. It truly breaks my mind that people stick around for that, but I am eternally grateful. I finally feel like I've hit a stride in the second half of this year. Things have improved so much and I couldn't be happier. Whether you watch just one video and move on, or stick around for each new upload, I am so happy people find what I say interesting enough to spend their valuable time watching and listening. It's why I always end my videos with thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. All I hope to do is return that favor with more videos that tickle your fancy. Other than that, I wish you a running start into 2025. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope to see you in future ones.